Old School live from Cornhusker Bank at 83rd and O Street this Friday for their customer appreciation tailgate party from 4 to 6 p.m. Larry the Cable Guy will join us during the show, and there's free food and refreshments. That is this Friday from 4 to 6 at Cornhusker Bank, 83rd and O Street.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. As you gear up for game day this season, don't forget the MVP in your life. Whether it's a ruby bracelet to show off for team spirit or a timeless Heartland diamond that shines from across the room, we've got the perfect play. Our experts at Sartor Heyman are here to help you make the winning move. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more, all at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raising Cane's, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Boyk Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoykFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK farmoutfitters.com.
Prashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with a light breeze and an afternoon high around 79. Tonight, mostly clear skies with an overnight low around 58. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and it will be breezy and hot with a high around 95. I'm meteorologist Kyle Cutter for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Question for you. Would you rather pay $150 a month or $15 a month to work out with the same high-quality gym equipment? At Planet Fitness, you can get top-tier equipment for $15 a month. Plus, save $28 or more when you join now during our Strong Choice sale. Our weights weigh the same, you just don't pay the same. Enjoy free fitness training and 24-hour access at most clubs, all in the judgment-free zone. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more when you join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. See club for details.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Gray. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East Sports coach, Ahman Gray.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back. It is Friday. This is The Drive. We got AG. We got Nick. We might have AG. Is AG in the house?
No, AG's traveling today.
Oh, AG's traveling today.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You know, first of all, Raff forgot that we were doing a show. He was just sitting there
I was
waiting,
just sitting here.
and I was like, and AD starts, whatever he did in the mic.
So a black man can't sing on a Friday.
That's not what I said.
So a brother can't sing on a Friday.
Okay, you know what? I'll take it off your mic. No.
Oh, now you're cutting his mic off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Raff.
Mm-hmm.
Raff.
It is Friday. It is a beautiful day downtown Lincoln, Nebraska. You know what
AG does need a link.
I told you he did.
I didn't know he needed a link.
No. See, I'm a little disrespectful of the brothers on this radio station, man. I'm really getting tired of the disrespect of the brothers on this station right now, man.
AG, if you're listening, you're probably not surprised right now.
No,
because
that's Nick.
That's what Nick does.
Raff, real rich coming from you.
Oh, I see the way you team up against me and AG. I mean, we're just two good guys hanging out, enjoying life. And then we got Nick. Just bam, bam,
Nick
bam.
is that typical youngest kid, because I'm a youngest as well to 6, but Nick was that spoiled, Generation Z baby, though. Millennial. You know what I'm saying?
That's what everybody says.
That's that Generation Z baby. It's all about Nick. There's a song in church that it's all about you. Nick has a song, it's all about me.
No, it's not one bit. Is that right?
It's all about
Nick's
Nick.
world.
Look,
you're just living in it.
He even got AG on. AG just sitting there patiently.
Yeah.
He gonna leave a Hall of Famer just on hold like that. But that's how Nick rolls, though, man.
Yeah, I did that intentionally. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why I even try to hide it anymore. I did it intentionally. But here I am. I'm sending him a link. Here, we'll see how quick.
What's up?
Oh, I just thought of something when Nick brings up his topic. It'll be very interesting.
Okay.
Cool.
Folks, until you figure it is 51 degrees down here in Lincoln, Nebraska. 79 is the high today, folks. Welcome to The Drive. We got a great show. We got a guest to start off, and then it's all sports. We got a fun one for you that's going to really,
I don't know. I'm going to say this. It's going to maybe cause some division regarding Nebraska football. Just you want to stay tuned. It's going to cause some division, maybe in Nebraska football as far as that goes. In a good way. Nothing negative, but in a good way.
We don't unite. We divide.
That's your motto, isn't it? That's your motto.
I have a plaque on my wall every morning. I slap it. Here we go.
Divide?
Another day of divide. Another day of dividing.
It is. Sydney from Omaha. It is. Typical Gen X whining about millennials. Yeah.
No.
She said, I'm a typical generation that's complaining about you.
Guys are, yeah.
Cindy from Omaha. Come on.
Always us are the problem.
But you know what, Cindy, here's going to say. I'm not saying all millennials. I'm just going to say some as a Nick Sainer. I'm going to say this. I kind of question his the dedication. I kind of question his
work ethic.
Work ethic. He works hard, but I'm saying dedication towards his friend circle. There's a lot of throwing under the bus that Nick does.
Tons.
Seriously.
Tons.
I'm going to get him a shirt. Hashtag I throw people under the bus.
Grief from Nick Sainer. But all I do for Nick Sainer is great stuff.
What is some of the great stuff that you do for me?
Oh, Nick.
Why you always throw this man on the bus?
Let's look at our history.
I said real rich coming from Raff. Real rich coming from AD this morning. Man, oh man. Just stoke the fire. And you wonder why I act the way I do. And you wonder why
you know what? Exactly. 1097, you're right. Millennials in their 30s, not 20s. He's an X. No, not X. You're
I'm a Gen Z.
He's a Gen Z. He's not a millennial. You're Gen Z. And I do talks on this all the time for companies, but you're a Gen Z is what you are.
I am a
Gen Z. Is like if you call a Gen Z, they're gonna look at you like, why did you call me? Oh. Because it's a telephone.
What do you mean?
Because
I love phone calls.
No, you text. I've seen you. I have seen you look at a call from someone you knew. Was like, I ain't getting that. You've done that, Nick. I've seen it before.
Here's the deal.
Oh my!
How many times, AD, have I called you and I said, Aaron Davis, here's what I think needs to happen? How many times have I done that? I've done that
every time.
I ran out of fingers.
And you know what? And you know what usually comes after that call? What comes after? Can we get? Oh, Pete Ferguson, we're gonna deal with you in a second. When Nick calls me and says, "Here's what I think should happen," it's never a good idea.
Yeah.
But we do it.
AD still hangs out. AD still comes and hangs out. I would say the same thing to Raff, but he's never in town. So,
you never call me.
Which, by the way, when's the next excursion?
I don't know, probably in a couple weeks or so, probably.
He's gone Wednesday.
Yeah,
I'm here next week. I'm here next week.
Fellas.
The week after that, not so much.
Not so much. Folks, we're going to get to break right away. We got a guest coming in. What's up, guys?
How about this?
What's up?
How about this? Todd and Lincoln. And this is what I need the support of the text line here. He says, I've seen Nick the last 4 weeks at the Youth Football League doing the live show there. He's a hard worker and does a great job, even if he's a Gen Zer. That's crazy.
Todd and Lincoln. The wool over your eyes.
Todd and Lincoln. Todd and Lincoln.
Another person
Todd
I
Lincoln.
fooled.
If he slid you some money under the tree at the Lincoln Football Complex, it's all right, man. All right, it's all right.
Another person I fooled successfully.
We tease Nick, but Nick, you go hard in the paint, man.
AG,
you go hard in the paint.
AG, welcome. Sorry that I forgot to send you a link.
No, AG, he did it.
I thought, we're taking you guys. Oh, I took myself off. We're taking you guys off. I thought I sent you. I thought you were traveling today.
No, I am traveling today, but later today.
Oh, okay, later today.
AG,
I'll be in Lincoln tonight.
AG, I noticed something. I'm gonna say this before we go to break. I noticed something, AG.
Here we go.
You sent the text out yesterday at. Let me see here. You sent this out to us yesterday at 12:53. I responded back at 1:14. I see nothing from Raff or Nick.
From Raff.
Nothing.
Raff texted me individually.
No, Raff did. Raff did. I know Raff did. Raff talked about
me individually.
Yes.
Raff texted me individually.
Have you heard anything from Nick? AG?
I had a busy day.
Anything from AG? AG, have you heard anything from Nick on that text?
He has not.
Until right now, nothing.
No.
I had a busy
You know
day.
why? Because he's a Generation Z guy. You know what I'm saying? He saw what you requested. He was like, oh, man, I got things to do. Oh, man, I got to take out the dog, hang up the Christmas lights, put out the Halloween decorations.
You know what else?
I got to drive to Toledo.
I unfortunately have I cannot.
Oh, you got the football.
I got the youth football thing.
Yeah.
That Todd was just talking about that I do so eloquently and so graciously. But then no.
You know what else Nick did?
I can't even say it with a straight.
You know what else Nick did?
Oh, here we go.
Well, we're talking about the top 5 current or top 5 from this generation.
Yep.
Don't you
Top
say
5
it.
from this generation.
Don't you say
Don't tell me
it.
yet. Don't tell me yet. Because it'll give it away.
Okay.
It'll give it away.
Yeah.
It'll give it away. AG,
Yeah.
You didn't
AG,
say his name
tomorrow.
either.
Yeah.
AG, tomorrow, just beat him down when you come to the
yeah.
studio. Don't even ask no
AG,
questions. After we tell you on the other side,
AG,
just beat him down.
listen, man, we've been through a lot, right? We've been through a lot,
Okay.
but through it all, we're friends.
He knows the beat
Okay.
counts.
I don't know.
AG.
I don't know what
You
to
still
say.
friends get beat downs from time to time.
Yeah.
Not from other friends.
Yes. No, it goes down. That's how my friends roll.
Let's get beat
Well,
down from time to time.
AG, just know that it was completely. Just know that I was not alone. Raff forgot you too.
No, I didn't.
No, he
no, I
didn't.
No, he
didn't.
didn't.
No, I
Here's
didn't.
what we're gonna say, folks. We're going to break. When we come back, we got a guest, and then it's about to be
Oh,
battle royal
yeah,
for the rest of the
it's
doggone
on.
show. Nebraska football in a lot of division is going to be going down.
on.
I'll tell you that right now, folks. It's the drive. It's Friday.
Divide, not unite.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm State Senator Bo Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history, reduce the cost of health care, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Bo Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
Stop by our 93.7 The Ticket Studios this Saturday, October 5th, to get your pregame grub on with the help from Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Charles and his team will be set up on the sidewalk with ribs, brisket sandwiches, pulled pork, pulled chicken, mac and cheese, baked beans, and potato salad, all available for purchase. Make pregame plans to stop by our 93.7 The Ticket Studio to get filled up on Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul this Saturday, October 5th, before cheering on the Huskers.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with a light breeze. An afternoon high around 79. Tonight, mostly clear skies with an overnight low around 58. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and it will be breezy and hot with a high around 95. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio, video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest, and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. all at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Tailored Life is your headquarters for all things fall in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, mums, and more. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. I'm not going to freeze up. I was in junior high, okay?
No, you wouldn't, dog.
I tried to meet John Elway, and I froze up, okay?
Raff, be honest.
You were at your retirement party.
Be honest, were you 37 when it happened, dog?
No, that was later in life. I froze up then, too, but not as bad as the first time.
Folks, we got guests in the house. We have. I don't want to say
You
it.
got this.
I don't want to say it. We have Matt Dow in the house from Nutrition Authority. Matt is the guy that I've known for many, many years, and him and Chad, just their whole team, their little sad case as well. They do a great job at Nutrition Authority, and also one of our partners for the station. I know Nick was saying no free shout outs.
No, that's not what I said. I'll say it on the air. I did tell Matt, hey, if you need any advice lifting, let me know. I don't need any advice, but if you do, I got you.
Matt Dow, I'm gonna let you introduce, because I'm gonna talk about the relationship here. We got Matt Dow. Like I said, I've known Matt for a long time, and I'm just going to say this: all you nutrition needs, definitely check out Nutrition Authority. I love these guys; it's like a brother, like family. Matt, why did you? First of all, I want you to introduce. I don't want to screw up the name, so I'm going to say.
AD, you got to do it.
You've asked it like 3 times.
Georgianne.
No,
Georgina.
Yeah.
Georgina. But I wanted him. But see, I wanted him to introduce her because he knows her a lot better than I do. But Georgina, Georgina, and her last name Luan.
Lujan.
Georgina Lujan. I said it right.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. You just gotta say it a couple times.
Me amo
and it
español
just
muy
rolls off the
poquito.
tongue.
Muy poquito de español.
You said my name is. You said my name is.
Okay, doesn't matter. Details.
My name is small Spanish.
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
Me amo Aaron. Me amo
amo.
Me amo Aaron. Me amo
Me
Aaron.
amo Ahman.
And online we have me amo. We have mi
Me amo
señor.
Ahman.
Yes, mi compadre Ahman Green.
Mr. Verde. Mr. Verde.
I love Verde sauce too.
Matt,
You even know what Verde sauce is, Raff?
Green.
Okay. There
Oh,
you
you
go.
got it right. You got it right. Let's get back to the interview right now, folks. Matt, why did you guys connect? Why did you two connect?
Actually, so Georgina here. She has her second pro fight tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
She actually got referred to me. What was it, about a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
And I don't know how much detail she wants me to share, but
You can go ahead for it, honestly.
she had a kind of a medical incident. So she, I think it was post your shoulder surgery, right?
Yeah, I had a torn rotator cuff.
And after the Golden Gloves thing, had started to gain not the best weight. Had struggled post some fighting to she essentially was getting to the point where she's working out 3, 4, 5 hours a day, and had pretty much got to a point where she was not eating hardly anything. I think some days, she told me at most she was eating a chicken breast.
Exactly. Yeah, that was taking weight cuts into my own hands, especially with like amateur boxing, fighting every other weekend kind of deal. It was just a constant cut of weight and doing it inappropriately the wrong way without any sort of actual help. So it definitely like crashed my metabolism and everything that I was able to consume without trying to gain any weight.
Georgina, let me ask you this. Where are you from?
I was born in Columbus, Nebraska, and then kind of moved around from there. Yeah. And then ended up here in Lincoln.
Lincoln, Nebraska. What got you interested in boxing?
That kind of takes back a little bit, if we want to be honest. I kind of went through since like early middle school to after high school a bit. I was in a handful of some very abusive, toxic relationships, kind of really self-identifying, stripping, controlling, having to be what they wanted me to be instead of being able to be myself.
Right.
So it really beat me down, really weakened me, kind of left me in like a super defeated state. And then I finally ended up getting out of those, and my daughter and I were put through a really traumatic experience by someone that I wasn't even in a relationship anymore.
wow.
Her biological that it took a long time to strip free of him, but when we did, it felt like a breath of fresh air. But
Absolutely.
just kind of kept coming back. And like I said, we were put through something very inexplicable. And I kind of took a good long look at myself in the mirror and realized like, this isn't who I want to be anymore. Like I just felt so weak and defeated, and knowing that I was going through pain, I can imagine what I was putting my daughter through too. And I wanted to give her someone to be proud of. I didn't want to be the version of me that I was giving her. I wanted to be something stronger than what I was. I wanted to be someone who would pick themselves back up and give her someone to be proud of. And that wasn't who I was at the moment. I remember during that time, after the event occurred, I even talked to my mom for a bit, thinking about maybe going to therapy or even seeing a psychiatrist to kind of get some help to get me back on my feet. But those just it didn't feel right for like an option for me. I know other people it's a great way to go, but for me it didn't sit well. And so I was on YouTube one day just watching random fight highlights, watching some street beefs, and then watching bare knuckle boxing, which is completely different on like the spectrum, right? Professional boxing to people thinking they can box to bare knuckle is like really weird. But for some reason, something like lit up in me, and I don't want to get super religious because I know everyone has their standpoints on that, but I felt like something was guiding me to go ahead and give it a shot and like look up what's here in Lincoln for combat sports. And I found, I think it's called 9 Round Fitness was like the first one, that circuit training. And I was like, okay, but like, I don't kind of want to do a circuit training if I'm going to get into a combat sport. Like I'm not saying discrediting them at all, but I really wanted
Do
to
something different.
dive into it. Right. And then I was scrolling a little more on like Google reviews of places, and Southside Boxing Gym showed up. And it looked like a gym from the movies. It was like gritty and grimy, and I was like, this is the place for some reason. Like, and I kept scrolling, and I'm like, but no, I kept going right back to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
so I need to do more research. I went to their Facebook page. I was like really hopeful. I felt like really positive, and honestly, like just like I said, like just like a light. And as I was scrolling through, my heart kind of sunk because every picture that was like posted was of guys. And as I said, I'm not very much knowledgeable in the world of boxing back then, especially like for somewhere like here. I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, this gym only accepts guys, huh? I'm like, there's no females on this page. And I was going to give up, and I was like really close to doing it too. But then I was like, no, we're going to go for it. Like I told myself I'm going to change. We're going to change. And so I hit the message button, and then being a typical female, right? I word vomited. I sent like a story long to the boxing gym page.
She sent a novel.
Yeah, I sent a lot. I'm not going to lie.
They're like, just pay your dues, you're in.
Jeez. And I pretty much like I begged. I was like, I promise I have no experience, but I promise you I'll be worth your time. I don't have any gear, but I can make it in. Just give me a shot. Like, I know I'm a female. I see you guys probably don't accept females, but please just give me a chance. Like, I need this in my life. Like, I need this. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I need this change. And after that, I sent and I was like scrolling and looking at how much I sent. I was like, oh geez. I'm like, he's gonna read this and he's gonna be like, no. But luckily, my now coach, he answered back and he gave me a date and time to show up, and it kind of started from there. And then from there, I started going to the gym. I can say in my mind, when I did show up to the first class, I was like, how hard could this be? You know, I had some street fights back in my past, right? So I'm like, it can't be that much.
Hey, it's all training.
Right?
So did AD.
Like,
It's all training.
Boxing. Yeah, I'm like, boxing is boxing. Just throwing some fists. It can't be that hard. And the beginners class that he still teaches today, and it's pretty much the same structure. I had trouble even going through it. Like, I remember I was throwing up after class because of the things that I was partaking in. I was a very heavy vapor, and my lungs just could not take it. And it's like kids are doing this like cake, and I'm over here like struggling. I can't get in my stance. I couldn't walk. I was the butt of every single joke. Like anytime like coach was pointing out something that someone was doing wrong, I was used as the example. He was like, look, she's really stiff. And I'm like, oh God, I got called a newborn baby giraffe by one of the coaches at one point. I was going through it, but I stuck with it.
Stuck with it.
Yeah, and just kept putting in the work and kept putting in the time, and now I'm here, right?
How long ago was that?
That was about 3 years ago. So not too long ago. I like to think it was a lot longer, but no, just the constant time I kept putting in it. I've definitely corrected a lot of things since then.
AG, you're a boxing aficionado too. I know you got a question as well, my man.
Yeah, of course. So once you got in, right? You basically got the buy-in, and so once you got in there and started training, how was that taking that first punch to the gut, to the face? How did you react to that?
Well, like in sparring or like in an actual
anywhere, sparring, in a fight, wherever.
So in sparring, it actually took a little bit till I got to that point. As you said, I was pretty awful when I started off, and it took me hounding a couple of coaches a bit before I actually got to spar. I had to prove that I was actually putting.
You want to get hurt? Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. They wanted to make sure I was safe and everything. And getting punched in sparring was definitely different. I was going up against someone who was a lot more experienced than me, but granted, he took it easy on me. Like he wasn't going to beat me up or anything. He let me kind of work just to get.
So you're sparring with a dude. Yeah. Oh boy, talking about going to the deep water right away.
I was like, oh, you got to do it.
I only sparred females a handful of times, but yeah, I normally do all my sparring with guys. But that first time, he was definitely just letting me work. He was kind of like a moving punching bag in a sense, right? Like just letting me get my feet wet, and it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely crazy. Getting punched, I guess it wasn't too bad. It was different because like the gloves, the headgear, so it felt more protected. I can say for my fight, my first fight was awful. My first fight was a literal, I want to say, like, street fight with gloves because of, like, the adrenaline. We were kind of talking smack and, like, looking at each other
there you
before
go.
the fight, even
Apollo
a little
Creed.
bit after the fight also. And so, yeah, it was a lot of adrenaline going through there. I can't say the punches bother me at all. Honestly, my comparing amateurs to pro, I definitely prefer the professional fighting without the headgear and everything. I feel like the headgear is kind of more of a distraction.
Goodness gracious.
I get a pretty hot head too, and the headgear like suffocates it. So it's really nice and freeing, and then I can see more. And honestly, the punches, I feel like I take them better too.
Wake you up
Granted,
a
though,
little
I
bit.
didn't take many punches. My
Is there
first
any way
pro
you could fight Nick for charity?
I
I was sitting over
You
here.
would draw a crowd. I'd be willing to.
Dude, I was
That'd be a
sitting
great
over.
idea.
I was sitting over here.
Oh,
over here
man.
in a great, just enjoying the conversation.
Dang, it's on you like that. I love it.
Yeah, I'm just here.
Does he look punchable though?
Oh my goodness.
We can do like jumbo gloves.
You've asked for this, Nick. Okay.
I was thinking maybe 10-ounce gloves. Just me.
In so many ways. You've asked for this.
Is there any way you can fight Nick for charity?
That was far from my mind right now. I say that, but
Nowhere in my mind was I thinking.
I didn't see that one coming in, Raff.
Can knock Raff out. That was not even on my mind. It wasn't even in the
Georgina
thought
and Matt,
process.
this is a family affairs. I just want you to know this is something. Every family's got some dysfunction. This is something we deal with sometimes.
But we're not family. No, I'm kidding.
I will have you know, it did not pop into my head until she said she was sparring with a guy, and I was like, oh, interesting.
Matt, we'll bring it back to you real fast, Georgina. Now, what type of diet? Like, what are her like what's her schedule as far as diet wise? Nutrition wise.
So in general, so it's been kind of a long year and a half in working with her. Like
a year and a half.
Yeah. So
good Lord.
So when she,
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for him too.
no, she has been somebody that has been. She does everything I ask. You know, she doesn't complain. That's the coolest thing about her is that she's just like asks what's next. You know, what are we doing? And she goes through it and does it. But when she had first got referred to me by her after an ER visit, her ER doc I think sent her to me. And when we first met, I said, you're going to have to be patient with me. We're going to have to do a lot of metabolism repair and things like that because she had put herself in, not on her own doing necessarily.
Just like all of us, just don't know.
Had put herself in not the best spot. And so we had to do some major metabolism repair for a while. And I don't know if you want me to give details on weight, but we had to get her down.
Okay.
I
talk about my weight all the time.
So
Honestly, it's fine.
I think her first weigh-in with me, I think she was like 167 or something like that, and 34% body fat. And so we had to do some metabolism repair for the first couple months. And then, so her first pro fight in May, we got her down to just under 132 pounds.
Wow.
At like 13, 14% body
That's
fat.
magic,
Incredible.
man. And I
So-
looked great. I looked awesome.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt phenomenal too. The best I've ever
Absolutely.
felt. Yeah.
So, So the most tedious part of the diet obviously was some of the metabolism repair. And then we kind of got on cruising for a little bit, but that final 3 or 4 weeks before fight is where things get really tricky. And you know,
because you're burning so many calories. Right.
But then we also have to stop dropping carbohydrates because we got to get water starting to pump out of the body. We can manipulate some cool stuff with water loads and then depleting you.
What you just said right now,
Yeah,
manipulate some stuff with water loads. I mean, that was some high level. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead,
keep
my brother.
preaching.
Yeah,
I
go
mean,
ahead,
the
my brother.
reality is if you were a week out from something and needed to weigh in, you could probably lose 10 to 15% of your body weight just through manipulating some food and water for a week. Yeah, not that we want to do that, but
AG, you being
tell me more.
AG, you being at the NFL level, the things you had to do with your body as an eye back. This is all your language, isn't it?
Yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. I didn't have to cut weight, thank God, in football, but I say other positions had to. But it's a constant thing. Like I knew by the time I got to my 4th year, which is my 2nd year in Green Bay, I knew what my fighting weight was. My fighting weight was 218. And so I made sure before training camp, I was hovering around 220 to 215. I stayed in that range for training camp because I knew I didn't have to be too heavy in terms of pure strength, speed and agility, and then endurance. And that's all counts into your body weight and understanding where you fluctuate. Because we fluctuate, right? I say 5 to 6 pounds usually. Bigger guys, bigger people, 5 to 10 pounds. They fluctuate their body weight when they're in professional mindset. If it's football, baseball, basketball, track, boxing, or what have you, endurance runners, anything like that. They make sure they keep their body weight sustained at a certain level, so make sure they're at an optimum level when they're performing.
I love it. Real fast about tomorrow, because I know
here's what I was going to recommend. I say we take a break, come back, less than 10 minutes, we wrap it up with these guys.
That sounds good.
That
sounds good. Folks, it's the Drive 937. We'll be right back. One more segment on the Drive Friday morning. We'll be right back.
Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Boyk Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoykFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
You never think cancer will happen to you. I smoked for over 40 years. My doctor recommended that I get annual lung cancer screening. They were able to catch my cancer at stage 1. It's never too late to quit. Even if you're still smoking, you need to ask your doctor about annual lung cancer screening. Just 30 minutes a year could save your life.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Question for you. Would you rather pay $150 a month or $15 a month to work out with the same high-quality gym equipment? At Planet Fitness, you can get top-tier equipment for $15 a month. Plus, save $28 or more when you join now during our Strong Choice sale. Our weights weigh the same, you just don't pay the same. Enjoy free fitness training and 24-hour access at most clubs, all in the judgment-free zone. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more when you join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. See club for details.
It takes hard work to make Nebraska the right place to raise a family, build a business, or grow a community. We're counting on working parents to make it happen, and they're counting on childcare professionals to have their backs. Employers and other contributors can earn up to a $100,000 tax credit for strengthening childcare in our communities and state. Learn more at nebraskachildcaretaxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, one day away from Nebraska football, one day away from the complex. Big
Georgina
boxing
in the
match. Saturday
Georgina
night.
in the house. Matt Dow's in the house. Georgina's in the house. Georgina, you fight tomorrow at the complex. Tell us the logistics. Who's your opponent for tomorrow? Well, this will be a quick segment. We want to get people out there to support Southside Boxing, yourself, Georgina, Clyde, and all the other boxers that'll be out there. It's great venue, great entertainment. So, Georgina, who's your opponent tomorrow?
The lady I'm fighting is named Helen Lucero. She's 39, and she's going to be weighing hopefully at 135, right?
I'm glad you said a lady. I was going to say, okay, I'm opening up fighting a guy tomorrow night, for heaven's sakes. Okay, so you're fighting her. What is your what is her strengths?
I can say probably experience.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
because she has a couple more fights than I do. Granted, she is 0-3 though. I've definitely picked up more of her weaknesses than strengths, but granted, as a fighter, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on the weaknesses and poke at those more than worry too much about her strengths.
There you go.
And just to be a kinder fighter, I'm just going to say it'll be an interesting night. It'll be a show.
So what she's saying is she's getting her out of there early. What are your strengths? What's your, like, if you had to describe yourself on ESPN, what would be your strengths? What's your go-to punch?
Geez, they always tell me I need my straights. Both my coaches, they'll yell at me for my straights just because of my height and because obviously straight punch
jabs
quicker than any other punch. But me personally, I kind of favor my hooks. I kind of really like winging my power into my hooks and watching the head snap sideways.
Hello. Goodness gracious.
That's me too.
Awfully aggressive. Awfully aggressive. I enjoy watching the head snap sideways.
I'm not gonna lie, I really do. There's something about it when you're just throwing a nice sharp hook at them and their head just whoop.
Well, Thunder Not Collins would like to see that. He says, watching it get his butt kicked by a young woman is the content we need on a Friday.
I don't know what happened here.
Nick, you brought it on yourself, bro. You brought it on yourself.
I'm sitting here. Matt, Georgina, I'm just sitting here. I'm innocent.
No, innocent. You're not. You're not.
I do nothing wrong.
See, that's the point. You're sitting there and you're allowing yourself to be attacked.
Nick is
okay. You're right. You know what?
You're lucky. Nick is a pro gaslighter. He is a pro gaslighter. AG and Nick, AG and Raff.
Yeah.
If there was gaslight in the dictionary, be a picture of Nick going, that ain't me. Okay, back to the raw. We can on the rails. Matt, real quick, what is going to be her diet tomorrow?
So after weighing tonight, I kind of have a whole prep for her to kind of start reloading and refueling, get everything kind of set back up with depleting this week. And then tomorrow will probably be her biggest day of food in several weeks. And so it's just kind of reload, rehydrate, and have her stay off her feet. And
Mary Ellen's, perhaps soul food.
No. Probably nothing.
No, not even as a joke.
Football game tomorrow.
Watson, I'm not even laughing at that. I'm not even laughing at that. If I got a fight tomorrow, I'll be like, I'll just look at you, AD, like, really?
Really, dog?
Really?
So what will we see tomorrow? You see our biggest meal. What will that be
So,
filled with?
so actually, last time we did like a lot of sweet potato.
I was just thinking that, like sweet potato,
Yep,
good
kind
carbs.
of like get you back up. Good carbs. Throw some peanut butter, some honey on it. We go a little bit lighter on the protein than you probably expect, but we want to be smart on the gut. And then I have a couple shakes ready for her and kind of reload her up with some good carbs, electrolytes, things like that.
Georgina, last words before you leave. Last words. What's something you got for us? What do we? You've been training, everything you've gone through, and I know sometimes that opponent, those bags you're hitting have faces on them, have issues on them, have pain on them, have victory on them, and sometimes you're just there. You know, it's not even about the workout. It's not about it's just checking out for a little bit.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Keeping that discipline, even on the hard days, the days where I just feel like my body's beaten down and I just feel like, maybe a little extra rest. Like we were talking about before this, I work third shift. So I go from third shift right after I get off work, I work out, and then I get about 3 hours of sleep, work out again, and then go to pick my daughter up from school, go to the boxing gym till about 7:38, and then go home, cook, clean, homework, have mom time, and then get an hour of sleep, and then wake up at 12 and go back to work. So it's just a constant rotation. It's just day in, day out.
You are the epitome of discipline and dedication. We're
It
proud of
is.
you, and we wish you the best of luck tomorrow night. And tell them real fast the details of tomorrow night, where they can get tickets at.
So if you haven't gotten tickets yet, you can go online to the complexlincoln.com.
Yep, the complexlincoln.com. And they'll also have the stream on there available as well.
Yes, that'll be on remainsilentmma.com. There'll be a pay-per-view live stream. If not, also you can catch the fights on YouTube a couple days after the fights. We post the whole fight videos on there as well for everyone to watch.
Are you comfortable with people knowing your social media handle?
Oh, I am
Share
more
that,
than fine
please.
with that. I need more of a following. I'm a hermit
Please.
crab, as you just heard. Like I just go through a constant rotation. I don't really have a social life, and
Share their social media handle, if you will.
so my Instagram is Georgina YORYINA _Lujan LUJAN, and then my Facebook is Georgina Lujan, spelled the same way.
And we're going to take a picture out of it. We'll tag those on the radio station, on the radio platforms as well, so you can find it that way. Matt, Georgina, we thank you so much. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. We can't wait to see the results tomorrow. Have you guys back on.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a show. Like I said, tune in for sure.
I love it. I love it.
See some heads snapping.
Yes,
Yeah.
some head snapping.
There's going to be some head snapping on this next segment, too, because we got some controversy to discuss regarding Nebraska football. Stay tuned, folks. It's Friday. One more sleep until Nebraska takes on Rutgers at 3 p.m. tomorrow. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket. Great job, y'all. Great. Yeah.
Stop by our 93.7 The Ticket Studios this Saturday, October 5th, to get your pregame grub on with the help from Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Charles and his team will be set up on the sidewalk with ribs, brisket sandwiches, pulled pork, pulled chicken, mac and cheese, baked beans, and potato salad, all available for purchase. Make pregame plans to stop by our 93.7 The Ticket Studio to get filled up on Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul this Saturday, October 5th, before cheering on the Huskers.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. As you gear up for game day this season, don't forget the MVP in your life. Whether it's a ruby bracelet to show off her team spirit or a timeless Heartland diamond that shines from across the room, we've got the perfect play. Our experts at Sartor Heyman are here to help you make the winning move. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
You never think cancer will happen to you. I smoked for over 40 years. My doctor recommended that I get annual lung cancer screening. They were able to catch my cancer at stage 1. It's never too late to quit. Even if you're still smoking, you need to ask your doctor about annual lung cancer screening. Just 30 minutes a year could save your life.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with a light breeze. An afternoon high around 79. Tonight, mostly clear skies with an overnight low around 58. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and it will be breezy and hot with a high around 95. I'm meteorologist Kyle Cutter for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
the captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Probably the best locker room entertainment ever. You know, listening to Chris.
Have you seen the Will Compton's videos before? How does that compare?
What does he say at the end of that thing? I like that part. What does he say?
He uses your go big.
Oh, that's
red.
what he uses my go big red. Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's not your Go Big Red. How was that Vershawn's Go Big Red? That's been a chant long before Vershawn.
It's my go big red. It's mine.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Gray. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Gray.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance or you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors to garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus garage doors and
more.
Nick, you hit me, but I'm just gonna bring it out right now and just say it. So we were talking about players of our generation from the University of Nebraska that went to the NFL.
You got let me segue in.
Don't segue. I want Nick on a
I like it, Raff. I like it. Get to the point, homie.
Here, I want
Get to the point, homie.
see Nick backpedal. I want Nick backpedal.
Get to the point. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Don't beat around the bush. I like it, Raff. I like it.
I'm just gonna say it. AG, Nick did not have you in his top 5 players.
What?
That's not
Hater. And you just gotta look at the pure stats and
AG.
the body of work.
AG,
And I
not
don't
a
brag
peep.
about myself. You know this.
Not a peep. You know, he says, man, you can't forget about Ramir. You can't forget. I'm just saying, man. You can't forget about Amir Abdullah.
I'm just saying here. I'm getting
No,
out of
you're
here.
not.
This is
No,
my,
you
that-
are not.
You just blasphemed
Folks,
on the airwaves.
Folks, we are talking history and Nebraska football all combined in one. Everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who trusts? Ageless Men's Health Solutions leader. Not Nick.
I'm gonna add that in. Not Nick.
Dang. Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no unnecessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect your fertility. This is the best team in the game. They're ready to earn your trust, not Nick. Google Ageless Men's Health Lincoln and check out their 175 plus 5 stars reviews. Folks, okay, here's what we went with.
Yeah.
Raff brought up a good point because we need to discuss.
Nick brought it up. Nick brought it up.
Yes, Nick did.
And he brought it up.
I like that. Who are the most decorated Huskers to play in the NFL in modern times?
Modern times.
Yeah.
So that eliminates Mick Tinglehawk.
So we can't Tinglehawk.
Bob Boomer Brown.
Bob Boomer Brown. He's probably not in there. Guy Chamberlain. Probably not even Ferragamo.
Vince Ferragamo.
Vince Ferragamo, yeah.
You could
Maybe.
Vince.
He's kind of. He's
So-
a little before us.
So text line, let us know. And so we're talking the past 35, 40 years.
This is why it got brought up, is because last night I'm watching the Bucks Falcons Thursday night football game, and Levante David continues to just put his mark on games. And it seems like time has flown by because this is his 13th year in the league. This is Levante David's 13th year in the NFL.
Which is nuts.
I mean, still a captain. Got paid $8.8 million this year, I believe. He's going to be a free agent after this season, but is probably a Hall of Famer. Can we be honest with that? He's a Super Bowl champion.
The numbers back it up.
The numbers back it up. He's got 1,500 plus tackles in his career. He's got 13 interceptions in his 13-year career.
I think he just surpassed Brooks up.
That's right.
As a leading
That's
tackler
right.
for the Bucs all time.
He's been nominated as a captain multiple times for that Tampa Bay defense. And he's played it with the same team the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I just think like when we're talking, I would enjoy to have this conversation of like top 5 modern Huskers in the NFL. And the names, no. It would be like AG, Sue, who's coming back this weekend, by the way. So is AG, obviously. But Sue, Will Shields, Roger Craig, Levante David. Like those are the names that you immediately think about, I think. The order can always change. But from a longevity standpoint, Levante David is up there with AG and with those guys.
Roger played a while.
Roger and Will Shields.
Yeah, Will played. We all played double-digit years.
Yeah.
You know what, Bryce? I did not realize this. Is this accurate? And Bryce, you may be right. And Bryce says, first of all, good morning. He goes, somehow LD Levante David has 0 Pro Bowls.
Yeah. And that's the part I was going to throw in there.
That's crazy, man.
How
is he not a Pro Bowl?
For a long time, it's a popularity contest.
It is.
It's a popularity contest, and it's a respect. You would think he has been respected. You would think, and it's just so interesting how that works out. But
I'm pretty sure he got one.
He may have one.
Yeah,
I thought he had one after like his 3rd or 4th year. I thought he was in one.
Pros? I think I look at more all pros than I do.
So
Pro
he does have a Pro Bowl back in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 3-time All Pro nominee.
See, I look at that more than I look at Pro Bowls.
I do too. The Pro Bowl again, that pop, but All Pro. That's the one you really.
We're talking about the guy's got 1,517 tackles, 35.5 sacks. What was it? 30 forced fumbles in his career. He's got 13 interceptions, 2 interception touchdowns. He's played 186 games, started all 186 games.
Man. I'll tell you what though. We got some, and Bryce, I got you, big dog. Bryce says, this is a good one. We'll back on. Bryce says, pop quiz for everyone on the drive. What 2007 movie was AG and where he portrayed a prisoner?
Somebody's done their homework.
That's Bryce.
Portrayed a prisoner.
2007. It's on Netflix too.
Oh, it's on Netflix. A Prisoner 2000. Oh,
check it out.
Is it a football movie?
No.
It's
kind of.
Is the cover a dude with the holding the knuckles or holding his fist up?
Yes.
I can't think of the name. It's big something.
Yeah,
I
there you go. Yeah, you got half the title.
Little China?
No.
I wish.
Big.
I wish.
It's not the Big Lebowski.
No, it's big something.
I wish that too. That would have been a great cast to be with. You halfway there with the title. I could say that much.
I'm not going to Google. I'm going to think real quick. Text line, help us out.
Help us.
Big Stan. Big Stan?
Yeah.
Big Stan with Rob Schneider?
Big Stan.
Yeah.
Man.
Dang.
Yeah.
AG. I forgot about
the Diamond King.
The Diamond King.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, what's funny though? What I've heard other actors, like I've learned, right after football, I was like, let me dab a little into the acting world. I tried it. It is real where they typecast you. I was either being typed, so about 5 years after football, 2009 to about 2014, 15, somewhere in there. That's when I shut it down because I was either, and it wasn't that the roles I was cast for, I didn't mind it at all. It just was interesting. I was getting cast as a gay fashion designer or gay prisoner or a prisoner and or a thug.
Wow.
So just saying, just interesting.
So
the best one though was I was a gay fashion designer from New York City, and I went in on that one. I was snapping my fingers. I was doing everything in the audition. I did everything. Still didn't work out for me.
So, okay, back to Levante. So Levante in his second year, guys. So this is one of his all-pro seasons. He had 145 tackles, 7 sacks, 5 interceptions in 16 games, and a safety.
The dude is an absolute freak. The dude is a freak.
The team record that year was 4-12.
Okay.
Guess who was their head coach? Greg Schiano.
Yep. Schiano was, that's right, for that year.
Greg Schiano
was only there for a year, wasn't he? Or 2 years?
Maybe. I think he maybe a year. Maybe.
I think it was only a year that he was
1 or
there.
2 years. It was 1 or 2 years.
Because then he went back and coached 2 years.
2012 and 2013.
And then he went back to, I think, Rutgers after that. No, he went to Commanders?
Nope.
No,
it was a college team.
Coordinator.
He was an
Florida
assistant
State?
head coach and defensive coordinator at a fellow Big Ten school.
Oh, he was at
wasn't Ohio State.
It was.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
He was there for 3 years and then went back to Rutgers in 2020.
You guys, let me ask you this. Okay, I see some of the text line. Tom Rathman, of course, you can't forget about Tom Rathman. Roger Craig, of course. AG, of course, Hall of Famer with Green Bay. One of the most consistent backs in the history of the league as far as that goes, AG. I mean, that's just, I know you're not going to say it, but I'll say it. I mean, the numbers don't lie for themselves. Roger, we talked about. Will Shields, man, never missed a freaking game.
No.
You know, AG, the first time I heard that was at Coach Osborne's deal. Raph, you remember this? One of his teammates deals about, 3 years ago, give or take. When I was reading, I was the MC, and I'm reading this, I'm thinking, I didn't even realize that. He never missed a game.
Yeah.
As an offensive guard.
Yeah. I mean, he played through injury, but one thing I learned and why he was able to play that long and never miss a game, like I've done a couple former player events the NFL does, either at Super Bowl or Pro Bowl or NFL draft, and he was a part of the Legends community, and he was a rep. And I remember seeing him for the first time in a long time. What's up, Will? And then we got, I guess, once all the serious talk went on, it was like a little dance broke out. People started dancing, music was playing. And I didn't realize how flexible he is as a big guy. Like he was there almost on the floor doing the splits. And I'm like, Will. And then the next day we had some other meetings. I said, come here, Will. And I was like, what you been doing since you retired? He said, I got a training facility for kids, but I get my workout in and I'm doing this, that, and the other, yoga, lifting, not heavy, but staying active. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. When you have the flexibility, bending at all joints, being an old lineman, having to bend at the knees a lot and taking care of yourself, I can see why he lasted 15, 16 years or whatever.
Absolutely. AG, he played a lot of racquetball when he was here too. My brother Mark would
play. No surprise.
Racquetball.
Mark Tauscher did that too. Like my one of my starting tackles. And when you see Mark Tauscher, we give him the business. Like we love him just like we love all three of y'all in this studio right now. So we give each other the business. So when you see Tausch, we call him Tausch, he doesn't look the part. He looks like if was it Sand Hills Global with the garage doors?
Doors Plus.
Doors Plus. Yeah, I see it. Doors Plus. So if Doors Plus created somebody and made him out of a garage door, that's what he looks like. He's built like a garage door. He's square and wide. But he was an all-state. He was an all-state forward in basketball, and he's right now dominating an over 40 tennis league and pickleball league he's developing in Wisconsin right now. I said, boy, you slick, and he's got good feet. His feet moves real good. So,
hey, AG, I got a question for you. I kind of went off on my own tangent there for a little bit. We started talking about best players and stuff, and I was looking at Hall of Fame candidacy. Who for you represents you, or who makes the claim for you to be in the Hall of Fame? Is there a Packers beat writer or somebody that, because I've known your stats and stuff like that, but I didn't realize that you led the NFL from 2000 to 2004 in total yards.
Yeah.
You became one of 2 players with 90 or more yard rushing touchdowns. It's like, I was like, it looks like Roger Craig is going to make a huge push this year to probably get in the Hall of Fame from the senior committee. It looks like I think he gets in either this year or next year. And I think Jay's dad, Chuck, I think he's on his way there too. But comparing your stats up to those guys is too. I mean, you're very comparable. Actually, more yards rushing than Roger.
Mm-hmm.
He had a few, he had some more receiving yards than you did, but it's pretty touchdowns and stuff like that. So is there somebody in Green Bay that's like representing you, or is there usually it's like the beat writer? So I just wonder if they're still doing that pretty avidly to try and get you, because I know you're a nominee for the Hall, or you were on the nominee list. So I was just wondering.
Yeah, I'm on. So once you get, so how the process goes, I just learned this last year, because when I got on the list, I got contacted and they said, once you're on the list to go in, you're going in. It just, now you got to wait. If it's going to be a year, 2 years, 3 years, 20 years. That's it. So, I mean, I know a lot of beat writers in Green Bay and Milwaukee. I see in all the small towns in and out of Wisconsin, and obviously over in any of the NFC North cities, Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota, and the guys around the NFL too. I know a few here and there. So yeah, I mean, guys, you gotta have to do that, campaign a little bit. But I'm like, you know what? You know me, I'm not gonna chase.
It'll take care of itself.
If my stats show that I'm worthy, then I'm worthy. If I'm not, then I just gotta wait.
Well, the big thing too is being the all-time leading rusher for the Packers. I mean, everybody talks about Vince Lombardi teaching the
Jim Taylor,
all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jim Taylor was the guy, great guy. Before he passed, I met him and his wife, awesome. They were from New Orleans. And what's crazy, what's the irony? It's not an irony. It's just like, wow, this is a pretty neat coincidence. My dad was from New Orleans, and he watched John Taylor when he was at LSU. And I was his running back. He kind of followed.
That's awesome.
And so the day when I was getting close to his record, I remember my dad pulled me aside. I was over at the house. My mom and dad, they lived in Green Bay when I was before they passed away. So I would go over to their house every Sunday or Monday night. And my dad said, "You getting close to my guy's record." He said it like that.
Pull a hamstring.
And I knew what he was talking about, because he talked about it once I got to Green Bay. He said, my guy play here, and so it was like cool. So when I finally got his record, that was one thing I was super excited about. It's like this was my dad's idol, and knowing that his son has his idol's title, was a big deal, for me and my family, and my dad in particular. So
love it. Old Dad 34 says Levante David is Hall of Fame for sure. If they don't put him in, they should do it the whole thing, brother. I agree with you. Ogie, good morning, says Neil Smith. Before we go to break, Cindy, again, thank you so much, Cindy from Omaha. She got this. I'm reading this real fast. According to NFL, this is one of the lines up here, NFL.com. It was talking about Huskers. I'm not sure what year this was. They put this, but Pat Fisher was one. Ahman Green, they have you on there as well. Mick Tinglehoff, as Raff, as you mentioned about there. Irving Fryer, of course, is probably one of those as well. That we mentioned that would be on there as well. Neil Smith, of course.
Two-time Broncos Super Bowl champion.
Yes. Will Shields, of course, Guy Chamberlain. William Roy Link Lyman was back in the day in the early 20s for Nebraska. Buck Bob Boomer Brown was one of those. Well, Cindy, thank you so much for sending those in there. Of course, they had Roger Craig in there as well. Folks, when we come back, we'll talk a little bit of football, which we've been talking a lot about football, but also tomorrow we talked ad nauseum about Rutgers. It's about game time. We'll give our picks for that, our predictions, and also some college football prominent games that'll take place starting tonight as far as that goes. We'll be back, folks. It's The Drive at 93.7 The Ticket.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Hi, this is Jay Foreman. Join me, Old School, live from Cornhusker Bank at 83rd and O Street this Friday for their Customer Appreciation Tailgate Party from 4 to 6 p.m. Larry the Cable Guy will join us during the show, and there's free food and refreshments. That is this Friday from 4 to 6 at Cornhusker Bank, 83rd and O Street.
Tailored Life is your headquarters for all things fall in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, mums, and more. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting book. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we are out of the gate for September with a very special GMC sales offer. We must move out all new GMC truck inventory fast. So right now at Koppel, we are offering true GM supplier pricing for everyone. Yes, you heard right. True GM supplier pricing on all GMC Sierras. That's over $12,000 off on select models. That's GM supplier pricing, $12,000 off on Sierras. Do not wait. Stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
You never think cancer will happen to you. I smoked for over 40 years. My doctor recommended that I get annual lung cancer screening. They were able to catch my cancer at stage 1. It's never too late to quit. Even if you're still smoking, you need to ask your doctor about annual lung cancer screening. Just 30 minutes a year could save your life.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Everybody, we are back again. This
Nick
is
is
The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. And this segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations. Place takeout orders to get any type of catering that you might need, maybe for the game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Nick, why did you quit giving me that back massage? That was awesome.
Things have turned a different corner here at The Drive. I mean, Nick is trying to make up for things.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be kind. I don't know how to.
Oh, that'll last for 15 seconds.
Here are a few little nuggets for tomorrow's game. Rutgers offensive line coach Pat Flaherty was the Giants O-line coach when Matt Rule was an assistant with the team in 2012. Rule said Flaherty was a mentor to him during a short stint there in New York. And also another one, Rutgers running back coach Demir Shaw, coach under Rule at Temple in 2021 and with the Pampers. This is the one.
You just said Pampers.
Pampers?
Yeah, they said
you just said Pampers.
Well, the way they playing, they need some Pampers.
You mean Panthers.
AD, I just want to point it out that I knew what you meant. Raff was the one that pointed out that you made a mistake.
Think about Raff. You think about Raff. Here's the thing I'm about Raff. I love no. Raff likes to correct you. You notice that? Even the other day when I said 14, talking about Pete Rose.
No, you said 14. You said 14 years in the league.
No.
You didn't say 14 years
Listen. You know what I meant. I was going to change it. You didn't give me a chance to even say I meant 14, number 14.
But then you came back at me and you said, I meant 14 jersey. That's not number. I was like, I was just helping out.
Because you're like Nick sometimes. Not to interrupt you, but then you're going to interrupt me.
With all due respect, AD,
doesn't Nick do that a lot? Not to interrupt you, and then he proceeds to interrupt you.
With all due respect, with all due respect, you can interrupt people.
So here is the number that scares me. Me and Raff, we go back and forth all the time. Here's the number that scares me, y'all. And AG, this is what scares me. Listeners, what scares me. Serious, what scares me. Rutgers has blocked 41. Nick, this is what scares me. I didn't forget about you, little Nicky. You little buddy. Under Shiana, Rutgers has blocked. I said Rockers. They have blocked 41 points, 17 field goals, and 13 extra points. They have also yet to block a kick this season, but are only allowing their opponents to hit 33% of their field goal attempts. You guys, I know we have beat this over the head like crazy, but special teams, I am awfully concerned about tomorrow with the numbers like that. They have blocked 41 punts and 17 field goals.
I would say this. I would be concerned, and I mean this in all seriousness. I'd be concerned about the special teams, even if those weren't the numbers.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like this is a Nebraska issue too, as much as it is, Rutgers being a usually fundamentally sound. Do you guys remember that returner that they had a couple of years ago? Previously, he was at Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Cruikshank.
Yes.
That would cause Nebraska fits in the punt and kick return
game. Was it Wisconsin or Iowa?
It was Wisconsin. That's correct. Yeah. Thank you. Nice job. See, Raff always wants to correct.
With all due respect.
I was going to change it. No. Anyway, no. And he finished his piece, got his career at Rutgers. But anyway, had a really good career.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
All due respect, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm still wondering. I was thinking about this, during the spillover. Is like, what is Nebraska going into tomorrow with field goals? Like, if it's 4th and 2, 41-yard field goal, are we going?
Interesting.
I mean,
not a chance.
Are we even going to try to be? I mean, what is the?
No, what he's saying is real. I mean, I really don't know. If it's 4th and 8, 4th and 9 to 35 or 40, are you going for it?
Then we kick. Maybe kick, if it's over 4th and 4. We try for it. If it's 4th and 4 under, you almost got to think you go for it. Our percentages might be better.
AG, you can talk a little bit more about this too. Like, you will be able to know right from the get-go, it feels like, on how Nebraska calls plays, because what are they choosing to do maybe on 3rd and medium?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be, I mean, it's kind of boils down to that, where if somehow the kicking is not where it needs to be, then it's going to be a game plan situation where you're going to have at least a dozen plays for, 4th and short, from passing to, run plays and play action screenplays that you got to have, because if you got a lead thing, then you could punt it, try to get a coffin punt into the end, into a 5-yard line where they put them back deep. But yeah, it's going to be one of those. It'd be some coaching decision going on and conversations on the sideline when they get to that point, because it's going to be at least one situation when it comes down on one of the drives that the team will have.
Can you imagine if they come out and miss the first field goal?
Oh, jeez. But here, okay, I'm going to say this, you guys. We don't have an alternative at this point. AG,
score touchdowns.
Nick, Raff. So here's what I'm going to say:
score touchdowns or go for it.
This is the guy we have.
Yeah.
And the only way to, and this is going to sound painful, but it's the truth. AG, let's be real. Think about this. The reason why you became a Hall of Famer is because you got the ball control under control. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
And that's the bottom line. That's you, AG. You went through a similar situation like this, holding on to the pill in Seattle, and said, you know what? I'm going to fix it, and you fixed it, and the rest is history. But the only way that you're able to fix it is by continuing to run the ball and hold on to the ball. The only way that John Holman is going to fix this, he's going to have to keep kicking. That's all we got.
That's it.
He's going to have to kick his way. As painful as it's going to be for us as fans, and it ain't even as much as painful as for the players and the coaches down there.
But how many
I don't know.
We don't know that. We don't know that number. We don't know that number, Raff.
We're seeing scary, Raff, because we just don't know.
I
don't know.
In practice, like I said, and I said this last week in reference to missing kicks, they got to put, when I say they, the coaching staff, special teams coordinator, his teammates, got to put him in the worst situations in practice. From the music to yelling and screaming, throwing things at him while he's kicking. That's the only way. And then more reps of it.
True. That's all you can do.
10 reps of practice, 20 reps, whatever it takes.
AG, unknown texter 3994 says to your point, to keep going on, he goes, I say keep kicking field goals, instills confidence. Go ahead, brother.
It does. I mean, and that was something like I know I mentioned already that I was a special teams coordinator for one of my high schools in Wisconsin, Freedom High School. And I had to do this with my kickers, not much the punters, but more the field goal PAT kicker. He was an athlete. He played soccer. He played a little basketball. And I would tell him, hey, what do you think at the free throw line? What do you think when you're playing soccer and you got a penalty kick? It's where put yourself. I said, guys, I would tell his teammates that was rushing the snap. I say, yell, scream, throw things at him.
Right.
You got to kick through it. And then, coach, I'll ask my head coach, how many reps can I get today? Can I get 10 to 20 or 10 to 15? Because it's all about building confidence. The more reps we get out there with the special teams, with the PAT and field goal protection, then the better off. And you'll know, I could tell you pre-game, okay, he's good from 40. Because that's a part of the special teams coordinator job, is to let the head coach know, look, if we need a 40-yard kick or 45, can our kicker do it? And I could tell him during pregame, yes, we can. We got it lined up right.
Twizzler says, just run the damn ball. Huskers win 28-23. Unknown texters, 0859. Oh, Cody Stevenson, big dog. Appreciate you, Cody. Just checking to say hi. Happy Friday to the crew. Have a great weekend. Love you, little bro. Matt Blankenbiller, he goes, you guys are like brothers. Yes, we are, man. I'll read when we come back. We'll also have all of our game predictions for tomorrow for Nebraska Score as well. We'll be back, folks. Last segment, it's The Drive. Friday, one more sleep, 93.7 The Ticket.
Stop by our 93.7 The Ticket studios this Saturday, October 5th, to get your pregame grub on with the help from Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Charles and his team will be set up on the sidewalk with ribs, brisket sandwiches, pulled pork, pulled chicken, mac and cheese, baked beans, and potato salad, all available for purchase. Make pregame plans to stop by our 93.7 The Ticket studio to get filled up on Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul this Saturday, October 5th, before cheering on the Huskers.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with a light breeze. An afternoon high around 79. Tonight, mostly clear skies with an overnight low around 58. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and it will be breezy and hot with a high around 95. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Old School with DP and J.
Scamper, to run with quick, light steps, especially through fear or excitement.
To escape fear or excitement?
Running through fear or excitement.
So,
right? Because
so everything Kyler Murray does looks like a scamper.
Yeah.
Because he looks like a little kid who just stole his mom's purse.
Yeah.
And is trying to avoid.
93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. On the block with Strick and Austin.
Nebraska football banked 3 wins early. It had to do that. Seeing the win against Purdue, seeing the win against Northern Iowa, even Colorado, I feel like, at least for me, the wins have been secondary. I've been trying to nitpick, they have to do this better, they have to do this better. Nick, I'm in a spot now with both the Royals helping me see with the Huskers. We got to learn to love these teams for who they are. The bar has changed.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket. Every Saturday morning now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody. One sleep till Nebraska football. 3 o'clock Saturday, Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Hey, G, what time you touch down in the state, bro?
Get late tonight. Not super late, but 10:30 p.m.
O-Town or
Omaha. Yeah, Omaha, and then drive down.
The private jet doesn't drop you off in Lincoln?
No. Yeah, it's United Airlines, broski.
OG Les Lancaster, what's up? He's got a golf scramble today, boys. About to hit some nukes. OG, have a great day out there, man. It's gorgeous out there today, so I'm going to have a great time out there. Eric and Hickman, we're going to turn the tables tomorrow. We'll block, kick, or punt, make at least 2 field goals. NU 45, Rutgers 13. Positive vibe for the game. Eric, I love it, man. I love it. Unknown texter 0116 is not as optimistic. We might as well just take a knee on 4th down and hand the, let me see what we hit right here, and hand the ball to the other team. That's safer than us kicking field goals at this point.
Well, I was thinking about that.
Hey,
a blocked kick could be a return 6. And I was thinking about that last week. I was like, I hope we don't lose on a blocked kick 6 return, because I didn't think our defense was going to give up points. I was a little worried about the block kick.
Well, you know what, AG and Raff, here's the deal. David Renew, you got a good point, DF. And it's something that it's been talked about, but not enough. A lot has been put on John Holman, but he goes, I don't think it's as much the kicker I worry about. It's the snap and the holder. And DF, you're spot on. It's all those things. Well, folks, we are going to get out of here. Eric,
I got a Raff's good take.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I was going to say that.
With all due respect. With all due respect.
Exactly. I was about to
He said we're going to get out of here.
I was saying we're going to get out of here, but we got the RGT. So you didn't let me finish. Big fella, I know you're excited to be back here in the studio. I know it. And we love you having you back here. But I'm going to let you shine, baby.
I've missed your sparkle.
Go ahead and shine with the RGT, big dog.
All right, everybody. Today's Ralph's Good Take, proudly sponsored by Cigars Lounge, 800 Q Street. Go in there between 12 and 5 p.m. Tell them you listen to The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket to get 15% off your tab. Go in there anytime and say you listen to The Drive. Just blow them up and say, The Drive, The Drive, The Drive. But today's Ralph's Good Take goes out to Chef Bob Haney, Heavenly
Chef
Waffles.
Bob.
It's
Chef
his
Bob.
birthday today.
Nice.
Amazing person, amazing chef, amazing waffles. Just super great. One of the very first people to contact me when I got engaged to congratulate me.
That's cool.
Just completely surprised me. So, Chef Bob, I hope you have an amazing day. You guys are the best. You are Raff's Good Take.
Chef Bob, good. That's a good one, man. Happy birthday to you, brother. Miss you and the bride and family. I hope you guys are doing well. In fact, I know you guys are doing well. You're kicking tail, so enjoy your birthday. And Pete Ferguson, I ain't forgot about you. The game that is America's priority. You know, the Cowboys take on the Steelers Sunday Night Football. So I will not be talking to Matt Dowell. I will not be talking to Pete Ferguson. whoever's Cowboy fans, I don't want to hear about it. Raff knows when the Steelers are on, I'm not returning your text. I don't want to talk to you, especially if we lose. You're dead to me. So pretty much sums it up.
Only way the Cowboys win is if Russ Wilson plays.
Oh man, I don't know. Pittsburgh tends to play, Pittsburgh ball, as you know.
Yeah.
So, folks, to wrap this up for today, it's been a great ride. We want to appreciate Matt. Gosh, I want to get her name right, Raff.
You got it.
No, just say it. We had to save time. Just say it.
Georgina.
I want to say Georgina. Georgina Luan, good luck to you tomorrow. Clyde Johnson, good luck to you tomorrow. All the boxers are out there. Matt Dow, appreciate you. All of our listeners. Also, Stephanie Merritt from Woven. We appreciate you coming on. All of our guests this week. Just been a great week. It's been a great week. The only thing to top this off is the Huskers take care of business tomorrow, which they will. Raff, what's your score for tomorrow?
I was going to say 28-13, but I'm giving us a field goal. 31-13.
31-13. Hey, Jeezy, what you got, big bro?
I'm going to have 31-24.
31-24.
Score fest.
31-24.
Yeah,
I have spread. So 30. Okay, I got 28-21 Nebraska. 28-21 Nebraska. We'll see what happens. Sarah, what's your score? Make it quick. What's your score?
31-17. Skurs with the dub.
Skurs with the 31-17.
I thought she was going to give the volleyball score. Yeah. I didn't know she was a football fan.
I like all Huskers sports.
Hey, speaking of the Huskers, Husker women sweep Illinois last night, 3-0. They're in Champaign with the campaign. They took care of business. AG, you notice how I did that right there? Champagne with the campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, you back to OAD from my freshman year. I'm like, man, is this dude gonna ever shut up? I'm like, man, this dude is just talking. Why is he talking right now? There's nobody else talking to him. He's just talking to himself.
Easy. Take it easy. Only way to go.
That's why when I found out you were a motivational speaker, I'm like, man, he is doing the perfect job because he does not ever stop talking, ever. I was like, I don't think I ever knew you not to talk.
I'd be in my locker room by myself. How you doing, AD? AD, I'm doing good. How you doing, AD?
Bro, yeah, for real. I'm like, who are you talking to? There is nobody. I just walked in here, AD. Like, is somebody hiding in one of the lockers? I had never met anybody. Well, I'll take that back. It was a couple of teammates in Green Bay and Seattle that could talk. So you on that level.
Hey, AAG, on another note before we get out of here, Aaron says, Raff will find out soon enough that correcting his lady, like, this isn't going to go over well.
She knows if I say with all due respect, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
The AD attitude adjustment, folks, is very quickly, and it's the truth. Keep moving forward, no matter the pace. Your pace is not your neighbor's pace. It's even Georgina. She, why do I keep saying it? Georgina. She mentioned that just her pace, the year and a half she did, wasn't her neighbor's pace. It was her pace. So, folks, keep moving forward, no matter the pace. Regardless of you're trying to, climb out of debt, you're trying to get back in health, you're restoring your mental health. Regardless of what it may be, your pace is your pace. Don't compare your pace to anybody else. The key thing is keep going forward. AG, what you got for us, my man?
Man, nothing. I mean, that was perfect. I'm going to let you roll with it today. Good job.
Absolutely. Raff, take us home, my man.
We get to see Ahman Green tomorrow. Everyone, have a great Friday.
We laughed a lot today. Appreciate you riding with us, Raff.
We love to laugh. Be nice to each other. Go Big Red. We'll talk to you pregame show tomorrow.
Nice.